Let's talk about your profile banner. That's that photo at the very top that is a rectangle. That banner should act like a billboard does on the side of the street. It should be a very quick reference as people drive by your profile to make it clear who you help and how you help them. The number one thing you need on your banner is a reference to your audience. Now, my audience is anyone who needs help on LinkedIn, so it's inferred in the language on my banner. But if you help women, if you help founders who are looking to scale and exit, mention that, mention your audience on your banner. I'm in the train of thought that you should go broad in your niche, in the banner and headline, and then in your content, you can niche down, but to each their own. The number two thing you need in your banner is your main offer. You may do cohorts, masterclasses, one-on-ones, newsletters, webinars. You may do 5 or 6 things, but the 1 or 2 things that you're pushing right now, that's all that should be in your banner, or else your audience is going to be overwhelmed and not know where to start with you. The third thing you need on your banner are your credentials. This is where you talk about relevant credentials. Instead of having 45 acronyms in your headline that no one understands, sort of unpack them. I'm a licensed neuropathician. I have a New York Times bestseller. I've been featured in Business Insider. This is the place to do that, not necessarily your headline. The fourth thing you need is a call to action. How can people get in touch with you? What's the very next thing you want them to do? Right now, I'm building an email list. So I say, hey, get your free post templates in my featured section. I tell them exactly what I want them to do next. They get something free. I get their email address, and it's a beautiful transaction. One thing I will say, your banner should be filled with value language. What is the person going to receive? Think about these ambulance chasers and think about their billboards. Have you been hurt in a car accident? Get the money you deserve. You know, like, we make fun of these guys, and yet I remember all of their cheesy slogans. One call, that's all. That's one guy in my local area, and it goes through my head every time I see his billboard because he is consistent. He is clear, he identifies his audience, and he promises them value. So take a look at your banner, go through that checklist, and see how you're doing.